Hey, Peeps Galucia here, and today we're going to be kicking it old school a little bit with some Nazi zombies. It's been a little while since I've been able to do some Nazi zombies. It's been a little while since I've been able to do pretty much anything due to me having to move and so on and so forth. But it's been especially long since I've done any zombie videos, and for today's zombie video, I wanted to, first of all, I wanted to do it on Kinder der Toten, because that remains to be one of my favorite maps, and to be honest with you, I'm not really that crazy about Black Ops 2 Zombies. I still prefer the first Black Ops. The weapons are nice, but the map layout and how it's all set up just doesn't do anything for me. The other side of that is that a while ago, I got a message on YouTube from a Squiddy57, and he said that he missed the zombie videos, that he used to really enjoy them, so on and so forth, and that he would have loved to see me do some more, so he made a suggestion for a challenge. So if you're new to this, if you never watched my older zombie videos, I started doing zombie challenges a long time ago, a long time ago. And the zombie challenges is basically just you come up with a unique thing to make the game more difficult. Do something that's going to challenge you and make the game a little bit harder, because Nazi zombies, especially on certain maps like Kinder der Toten, you can pretty much go on forever, and you just never have to stop. I think it was just the other day I saw someone get a new record for Nazi zombies, and I'm going to screw up the round that he got to, but if I'm not mistaken, it was 2,150. Now, that's just silly. So it probably took him days, because I usually, just to get to around 25 or 30 or so, that's like a 2-hour ordeal, and then every round after that takes 10 or 15 minutes per round. Like, it really does start to take a long time to get through the rounds at that point, so that's pretty ridiculous. But anyway, I digress. So today's challenge, getting back to what we're doing here, is that what Squiddy suggested to do anyway, is a shotguns only challenge. Simple enough, nothing too fancy or too crazy, just shotguns only. That's the challenge. Well, here's the problem with that. There is a little bit of a problem. If I'm not mistaken, and maybe I am, but if I'm not mistaken, I already did a shotgun challenge, but I think it was for TGN. I don't think it was for my channel. I think it was for the TGN channel, but nevertheless, I've done this challenge before. So, but it wasn't on my channel, so I figured, what the hey, we'll do it again, because he's clearly a fan and he wants to see more zombies, and that's what he asked for, so that's what we're going to give him. And if you want to see a zombie challenge, I might as well put it out there right now. If there's a specific type of challenge that you would like to see, by all means, message me, or in the comments below would be even better, and say what, you know, the challenge is, what you'd like me to do. And then you, as the other viewers, if you see someone suggest a challenge that you also think would be good, then, like, thumb it up or something like that. And that way I'll know that, hey, more than one person's actually interested in this challenge. Maybe I should really give it a shot. So, and it could be single player, it can be multiplayer, maybe. The only reason I'm not doing multiplayer right now is because, as the person that's recording this, typically I host the game. And the way that Zombies works is that there's one host, and then everyone else connects to that host that's playing along with you. So if I'm playing with my friends, typically I would host it because I'm the one recording, so I don't want to have any lag. Like, if one of my friends is recording and I'm pinging pretty bad, then it could screw up the recording. But being that my internet is incredibly bad since the move, I highly doubt that I could host. In fact, I know for a fact that I can't host a zombie game. There's no way that's going to work. But I might not even be able to play on a zombie game that someone else is hosting. Like, my internet just probably is too bad to accomplish that task. So, multiplayer zombies may not be a thing for a little while. There's certain multiplayer games that I can play, like Minecraft isn't that demanding, and it seems like I've been able to play that without any major issues. If no one else in the house is using the internet, I can play World of Warplanes, because I was playing that earlier today when everyone was still asleep. So there's certain games I can get away with, but a game like an FPS is obviously a lot more demanding on the internet side of things for obvious reasons. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure that that's going to be a thing. But so for now, at least until I can verify otherwise, maybe it would just be a better idea if everyone would make the suggestions of single-player challenges that we can do. And I'll try to bring these back a little bit and do them whenever I get the chance. I was really dead set on getting something new recorded and not just posting the Civilization Revolution stuff that I already had recorded, because I recorded quite a few Civilization Revolution stuff, like the whole series, a while ago, so I've been working on posting those, but like I just said, I didn't want that to be the only thing that I was uploading, so I was really determined to get something done today. Not as easy as it sounds either, just to bang out a video, because I have a ton of schoolwork to do. I'm back in college, but I'm going to an online school now, and I don't know if you've ever seen anyone that was like doing an online school or whatever, but it's insanely difficult because you don't have the professor like right there in your face explaining how he wants this paper done, or oh, like this homework assignment, I want you to do this specifically. It's just written out on the syllabus, and it can be confusing. Like, I was taken aback a little bit at how difficult it was and how much I was struggling to figure out, okay, what exactly does this professor want from me right now? So I'm kind of buried in schoolwork, but like I said, I was determined to get... time to open this door. I was determined to get this video done today, and then probably for the rest of the day I'm going to just be buried in schoolwork. But really wanted to get this out to you guys, so I'm happy that I'm able to record this right now. So with the shotgun challenge, there's no other stipulations. I thought about adding some stipulations because I already did a shotgun challenge, but the shotgun challenge is difficult enough in and of itself, so I don't feel like it needs extra stipulations like other things that you can limit yourself. Maybe like you're not allowed to upgrade, or you want to have a stipulation where you can only have X amount of perks or whatever. Like, there's other things you can add to make it more of a challenge, but I think shotguns is challenging enough. Right now, obviously, I'm mowing them down, but even though I'm killing them, obviously, very successfully, and you can clearly see that, the downside of shotguns is the lack of points. Now, when you're using like a fully automatic weapon, or even when I'm just using the default pistol in later rounds where you can just spray the pistol into them because it's not going to kill them, it requires tons of rounds to actually kill them, you get a ton of points for that ammo. Every bullet that hits them is 10 points. So if you can hit them with several shots before you actually kill them, then I'm not going to open the curtain yet because I don't have enough for jugs. Then you're Then you're at a pretty good advantage there. You're going to get a lot more points early in the game, and I've always found that with zombies, points, especially early in the rounds when you're trying to get those critical perks and whatever, is essential to victory. That if you want to win in zombies, you need tons of points as early as possible in the game. So using nothing but shotguns where everything is a one-shot kill, you're really not maximizing on your points for what you're doing as far as killing the zombies goes. And I mean, right now, like for going in wave 7 and like when the dogs showed up, the fact that I didn't have enough points already to get jugs just goes to show, because I mean, I in any other circumstance would have definitely have had jugs by that point. So I mean, or had enough points to get jugs. So that is ridiculous that I couldn't get jugs yet. And that is there, like with any zombie challenge, I've typically found that there's hidden challenges within the challenge. And with this one, that hidden challenge is the fact that... Who are you hitting, son? That hidden challenge is points, which tends to be a problem a lot of the time. With a lot of the challenges, the hidden challenge is points. That something is going to... about the challenge is going to make points an issue. And this one is definitely one of those. Like, for example, another video that I did that I'm pretty sure was on TGN was SMG only, which those are in the later rounds. The SMGs are obviously a lot weaker, so that can be problematic. But in the earlier rounds, they're more than capable of killing the zombies, and not only do they kill them, but they kill them by spraying into them. So I was able to get all the points that you would want early in the game and then you could load up on perks, so on and so forth. So that wasn't that bad. I think I did that one with Raptor as well, and if memory serves me, we did not do that bad. It wasn't. It definitely could have been worse. I've done challenges that were a lot harder than the SMG challenge. So the shotgun challenge definitely poses a bigger threat because of the points. Now, obviously, it has the killing power now, but most any gun would have the killing power this early in the game. The problem is that later in the round, like most of the challenges that involve only being able to use certain weapons, is that those certain weapons are not meant for later round use. Even the Stakeout, which in my opinion is the best shotgun for zombies, when it's upgraded, it's absolutely devastating. But by wave 20, or I would say even by wave like 14 to 16, when they ramp up the difficulty for that set, it becomes a lot less useful. Even as early as wave 12, it's possible that you're going to get a 2-shot with an upgraded Stakeout if you don't land if you don't land the shot perfectly dead on. So that's the inherited. If you didn't figure it out for yourself, that's the inherited challenges with the shotgun only challenge. The later rounds, you don't have the power it takes to kill stuff, and in the early rounds, you're not getting the points needed to get the various perks and stuff that you would want for the later rounds. For example, with shotguns only, obviously Speed Cola is a major perk because of how long it takes to reload the shotgun. Speed Cola is super important, but so is upgrading the weapon. By wave 12, I want to have this shotgun upgraded. Well, look at my points. I just finished that round. I started the round with 50 points, and even after closing a bunch of barricades, I'm only up to 1850. I got 1,800 rounds for wave 8. That's nothing. That is absolutely nothing. So, assuming and hoping that I don't die and lose the perks that I already have, I'm not going to be able to get Speed Cola anytime soon, because before I can get Speed Cola, I definitely need to first work on... Stop hitting me, please. I need to first work on upgrading the Stakeout, because it is not going to be a one-shot pretty soon. I don't have that much time before this is not a one-shot in most situations. Usually when they're climbing over like that guy was, it's not a one-shot regardless. Oh, hello. How you doing today? Okay, nice story. So, and yeah, 1,800 points for wave 8. That's a silly, silly low amount of points, and that's troubling. Well, there we go. See, and I highly doubt that I'm going to get to the later rounds now, because now I have to get jugs again. If I can get there, holy crap. Whoa. Okay, not going to be able to buy jugs. Now I have to buy jugs again, which is going to take the majority of my points. I mean, here we are, wave 10, I only have 3,800 points, and I need 5,000 for the upgrade, so, yeah. Not looking good to get to the later rounds now that I have to spend 2,500 to... Can you die, please? I hate how long it takes them to die sometimes. It's like, I got a nuke, they should just all die. See, now look, we're back to 1,800 points. We're back to where we were at the end of wave 8, and it's now the end of wave 11. That's really bad, because I really think by wave 12, or after wave 12, depending on like when dogs show up and stuff, the Stakeout unupgraded is pretty much worthless. Not worthless, but it's like pretty much a guaranteed 2-shot kill. And with as quickly as zombies can group up, as quickly as they can group up, that can be a problem. Like right now, I'm shooting ahead of me to escape, and I'm just killing what's in front of me so I can keep moving. And if I'm doing 2 shots to every zombie that's in front of me to get that kill, then forget about it. It's just not... That's not going to work. You're not going to be able to push through the masses as quickly as you want to. Now, I can take some chances and use the mystery box and try to get one of the 2 shotguns you can get from the mystery box. But the odds of actually getting one of the mystery box shotguns is pretty slim. And that's going to take a lot of points that I obviously don't have. Plus, if I was going to do that, I would want to do it with the perk that lets you have a 3rd weapon, because the whole point of doing that would be to have a whole nother weapon with ammo at your fingertips and a whole nother weapon that you can switch to, rather than just placing the Olympia, which, as I was going to say earlier, upgraded to the Hades is actually not that bad of a weapon. you could do worse. It's actually pretty cool. The rounds being incendiary make a huge difference to helping. They are still spawning. Awesome. Especially like in single player with the dogs, since you only face 2 dogs at a time, you get a lot of lulls in between like waves of the dogs where you can reload, and that's critical. It's dogs are so much easier in single player than they are with multiple players. So that's the one thing that the shotguns pretty much keep doing their job throughout. There's never a moment where you're like, you wish the shotgun was more powerful because you can't deal with dogs. Now, the next wave of dogs with an unupgraded stakeout will not kill the dogs in one shot, but the upgraded one will. So the stakeout, especially in single player, you're not going to have any dog issues. It's the zombies, and it's mainly just because of how quickly they can group, like how you saw me get killed before, where they just started grouping on me and I couldn't get past them or through them. And here we go. It's out, like I said, after wave 12, we're pretty much going to be two-shotting all the zombies. But yeah, just because of how they group together, that's where the threat is, and the stakeout just can't push through the zombies fast enough to make it work. So you see right now I have to two-shot all the zombies that are ahead of me, which means in between killing the ones ahead of me, I have to sprint to keep the ones behind me far enough behind. Oh, until I get that anyway. Bleh. Notice that I'm going for the creepy crawlers, and that is because if you didn't know by now, if you're into zombies, you probably know by now, but the zombies that explode will kill the zombies that don't. The regular zombies will die from the explosion of those. So in a situation like this where every kill counts and every shell counts, you get more bang for your buck. Plus they're weaker, and a lot of times you can kill them with one shot with the stakeout in like a wave 13 scenario. So you can get a one-shot kill, and he might take out 1 or 2 of the crawlers. Or the crawlers. I just saw a crawler and it put it in my mind. The regular zombies while he's at it. Okay, so for this round, I will be upgrading the stakeout. So I didn't buy ammo, and I'm just going to use as much of the ammo up as I can. Because as you know, when you upgrade, it gives you a full slot of upgraded ammo. So use up as much of the regular shells as I can and get the most for my money. But I'm just going to kill a few of them in here until things start to get dicey, which will be fast, like nowish. Well, that's convenient. But yeah, oh, no, it's not. No, it's not at all, because now everything's dead, and it's going to spawn in here with me. Bad, bad, very bad. Now my path is going to be completely cut off. That's bad. Everything's going to be spawning in front of me. I'm just going to shoot my way back to the theater. More or less a full sprint. Almost have enough for Speed Cola now, too. That'll be awesome. So after I get Speed Cola, if I can stay alive, that is, and I get Speed Cola and don't have to worry about anything else, then I will start hitting up the mystery box, only because I might get monkeys, and I'm not going to worry about the perk for that gives you 3 guns, but if I did get one of the other shotguns, I would replace the Olympia, especially the Spaz. I'm not crazy about the HS-10. HS-10 upgraded, I think, is not good. I don't really care for the dual wield in zombies, but because you don't get a power increase, you just get more of them. So you just eat through the ammo really fast because you have to spray dumb amounts of shells. Now, earlier I was talking about how points is a major issue, that the lack of points can really hurt you. The strategy that I mentioned earlier of killing the squishies so that they blow up the regular zombies, you don't get points for those deaths. That when they kill those regular zombies by exploding, you're not going to see those points. So that just plays into the problem that we already have, which is the lack of points. So keep that in mind when you're employing that strategy. It's not if you can survive without doing it, then don't do it, because it can become, look at that, a crawler, 2 shots from the Olympia, no kill. That's impressive. That's impressive. But yeah, so if you can get away with not doing it, then you might as well just not do it, because you're not going to get those points. But if ammunition is an issue, then I would do it. And now that I have the upgraded raid, ammunition is definitely an issue that you want to pay attention to because, because now I have to spend the 4,500 points to get the upgraded ammo, because this is a wall weapon, so I can buy the ammo off the wall. But it's the upgraded ammo, and it's going to cost me 4,500 points to do it. And, for example, I just bought Speed Cola, which I think is imperative if you're going for a shotguns only challenge. But now I'm down to only 1,700 points. Ow. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. I'm down to only 1,700 points, so it's going to take me a while before I have the 4,500 points necessary to buy the upgraded ammo. So, oh my god, I got to kill with this thing. Which is why I feel pretty safe right now, so that's why I'm even bothering to use the Olympia, just because I might as well use up ammo for it. I am getting points, see, 10, and that was another 20. And if I had to, hopefully I could switch to the stakeout quick enough, like if I was in a bad situation. See, still getting kills with it. Not a lot, but in situations like this, where I have to go through a corridor and there could be a zombie that could pin me, I'm switching to the stakeout. Not going to take any chances with the Olympia in my hand. But in more open areas where I can clearly see what the situation is, like that dude right there, and he's the only dude, then yeah, I'll use it. So you have to know when to use the ammo of the lesser weapon and so on and so forth. Otherwise, you're really going to jam yourself up. Oh, and I missed. I was hoping after the dogs that I could actually get enough points to do another upgrade and not just buy ammo. But, I mean, not that I need to because I just got the max ammo from the dogs. But I wouldn't mind upgrading the Olympia so I can actually, like, really use it instead of just, like, using it mostly for lulz and not actually really accomplishing anything with it. And I didn't have enough. Plus, I actually never finished linking the pads, so I'm not even ready to. But having said that, I still may try to do that this round. When I run away to the lobby room, which is basically happening now, as I cross over the pad, I can link it now, because I did at least turn it on during the dog round. And when I finish the loop, obviously I have enough points now to use the teleporter, so I may still go ahead and do that. What is hitting me in the feet? Why? Why? Okay, I might just make a mad dash for the theater now that we just got a nuke. Definitely not going to end the round, not by a long shot. There's still going to be tons of zombies. It just means that they're spawning now. So they're just going to respawn all in here around me. Ow. But like I said, I'd like to have another weapon that I can actually use. That would be nice. Ow.